rinse on my lathe with some fine steel wool. WD-40 to help clean it, hopefully, and some finish wax just to put on the bed and stuff. Got my little air blower here. So let's see what kind of maintenance I can get done on here. Yeah, first thing to do is get that out of the way. And this thing here sticks. So I definitely need to clean underneath here. And underneath here, get rust coming up. Alright, need a cleaner and treater. So, start off with the bed here. Give it a nice little blow down. Table here, make sure there's nothing underneath it here. Alright, let's get to some cleaning here. Alright, so first up here. Alright. WD-40 on here. Now wipe it all off and put a thing of wax on there. Yes, a little bit. Yeah. Roll up. Pull it all out. Come on. Alright. There it is. Clean the bottom of this. Especially underneath this wheel. That's where all the catches are. Bed down, so let me put a little coat of wax. Whoa, not that much. A little bit. Coat, not a jacket. Bottom underneath there. This whole thing down. Keep it nice and slick. Hopefully. Be sure to get underneath here. Both sides. Alright. bad boy up here. Let's get a little touch. Oops. See what this is going to do now. There we go. Nice. That's what I like. Much easier. Good Lord. Alright, grab your two rest. Clean out the neck or the stem. If you got to clean in here, because he sticks. No, mine's not bad. No, he's good. Other than that, you'd have to run your steel wool down in there and figure out how to clean that area out, I'm sure. But, oh yeah, I like that. Nice and slide. Alright, let's get the tailstock. Good. First thing I should have done before is pulled out my piece here. Alright, so that's done. So I basically need to do the same thing under here, because this is where all it is. All it is. So, let me get that on this side here. Basically all I'm doing is cleaning this bottom. Shit, it's nasty. On the bottom of the screw thing here. So instead of taking it apart, I'm just going to run the wool up underneath it. Very fine wool. Alright. Slide that all down. Throw a little wax on the bottom. A little dab of do-ya. Now this should help her get the sliding nicely. Oh, look at that. Slides. Oh, Lord have mercy. What am I going to do with myself? Okay. Alright. That's basically all I got. All I got today. Like I said, just wiping down everything for a little maintenance thing, cleaning up the banjo, which helps it slide a lot better. Got the tailstock sliding nicely now. Locks up pretty cool. So, alright. So, that's the quick maintenance. So, the next thing I want to cover rather quickly are your tools. What do you do with your tools? You put a little oil on it, a little wax on it to just make sure that they don't get rusted out. But again, like I said, just a little bit of wax and just wipe your stuff down. Very thin coat will keep all your tools nice and healthy. So yeah, I got me a new Tailstock gun. So first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of grease on it. I mean a little bit of wax, because I may or may not even remember it when it's time. Being in Florida, it's humid out here. It'll rust your stuff out. You don't give it some maintenance. All right, so like I said, that's my new one. Like that, nice and greased in there. I'll leave it in here for a little bit until I get ready to use it. But like I said, when I get new stuff in, that's usually what I do, is put a coat of wax on it. Very thin coat, you know, basically just wiping it on. So, all right. Hope that helped you out on those that are having problems with their banjo or tailstock sticking. Quick little maintenance. All right. Till next time.